Ah, ¿qué le pasó?
¿Qué le pasa, señora?
She crazy.
Hi, I'm Vic,
Hi, I'm Lara.
and we are music producers.
And composers. And we are doing another reaction video. This time to
Redvelvet to their new song, Feel the Rhythm.
new song, March 21st. And today
It's new.
yeah, changing things a bit. Not doing a reaction video to Mamamoo again. I always want to react to Mamamoo, but just to change things.
I told Laura, like, we have to stop reacting to Mamamoo. Like, we already have 3 videos of Mamamoo. We can let ourselves do something else, you know.
But we are going to do Solar next, okay? I want to hear that song so much.
Woo!
But let's just get into it.
Wait.
2 hours later.
It looks so cool.
Oh, they're so pretty.
A lot of references. Oh my god! That's Suji, right?
Yeah, that's Suzy. Oh my god, they are beautiful.
Oh, I like this! Very Korean kind of like harmonic bridge. The strings! Oh my god! What the?
So good.
They're crazy. They're crazy. It's like a remix.
Oh, they are
They're
so
like
pretty.
like making a pitch with the strings, like going up and down, which is the original. Yeah. So crazy, I can't believe it.
so good. What? What is that?
Well,
Sugi's so pretty. What the?
I'm not so sure about that. This is kinda cute. Malaysia? What the? It's a little bit crazy.
It is really crazy.
A lot to process.
There's a lot of things. Wow.
That ending, so there's no resolution.
What is that? What is
I kind of feel they are telling something like a fairy tale with the video, and there are a lot of art references.
Yeah.
I feel like we have seen a few that kind of paintings when we studied like visual arts.
Yeah.
But I'm not expert. So. But it's kind of, I don't know, it gave me feel a little bit like the story, the Mozart.
The magic flute?
Yes, a little bit of that kind of feeling in the story, not exactly the
It is
visually.
really bizarre. In a good way, but it's really bizarre. This song really reminds me of the way that the producers composed Psycho.
It has something like that, but also the fact that they took like a classic piece.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to search what it is. I don't remember the name, but it reminds me of something that they made with this song from a boy band. They use a little bit of I think it's Sonata of Beethoven.
Yeah. Which one?
The Moonlight.
Yeah.
They like it's the way they mix
the big song. Bix. That was
Bix. Yeah, from Bix. Like they took something that is from classical background and they try to incorporate. They are not trying to change it so much. It's like that thing. Try to put it in like a pop kind of environment musically. It's so weird. I want to know what is
it was
what piece
really insane.
I know, so crazy. I want to know what piece is. Oh my god.
No one is going to tell you in the comments.
They must. Well, let's stop right now. I'm going to Google what it is. And we're going to make a full analysis and then come back and tell you what we found. What we found.
Okay. Calm down.
2 hours later.
So, this is really complex. As a song, what they did is crazy. In the production level is insane. So we're going to talk about the structure. Explain the structure.
Explain.
I think that we can learn more about the structure. Obviously, it has a little bit of the two concepts that Red Velvet used to work. They have like the more creepy kind of really full of synths and weird synths, the way they use it. And they also have like the more cutesy kind of vibe. They combine both of them.
The elegance, not only the cute vibe, but also the elegance that they always have, and putting the five members in different situations, like showing them in different situations and have each one of them have their own spotlight with like their own concept. Like it's not the same, like sulky, like this beautiful maleficent queen.
Yeah.
And then you have, for example, Irene, who is like beautiful, elegant. It's totally different. I think,
but it's cool because the same contrast is in the song, in the feeling of the song parts.
Yeah, they really said, okay, we have a crazy song, let's have a crazy MV.
Yeah, I still feel it's kind of like the vibe of the Mozart opera in the story. So going back, the thing is they took a bit of the melody of a piece of Bach, a suite for cello, but
it's
strings in general.
Yeah.
So
suite number 3.
Suite number 3, because this is from the Baroque era. It will be in music. It has very distinctive. I don't know how to say it. I tell it in Italian.
Barocco.
Okay, in Italian, the way I know it.
Barocco.
So in the Barocco era, They have, I don't know how to tell it, the period. Morocco or period, I don't know, whatever. In Morocco, they have very specific way of work with the way they do melody or the way they do the bass line. And here is so interesting because in the chorus, the bass. Thanks. I always say that wrong. Always. So the bass is doing a kind of like I don't know how do you say arpeggio in English?
Yeah, it's an arpeggio.
Arpeggio. The kind of way really fast, and that's really characteristic of that moment. The way they do it.
Sorry.
And it's really quickly. So it's not a typical bass line that is going to do the root note of the chord. It's really quickly and
Quick.
We're really quick, whatever. And in this arpeggio way, it's weird to listen that in pop.
Yeah.
Really weird. And they are using a very synth that is really it's really synthetic. I don't know how to say it. It's really synthetic, and it's like the weirdest contrast, because we are used to hear that kind of thing with kind of like the thing that appears in the first part that you told me. How do you say the clavicordio? I don't know how to say it in English. Clavicordio. It's a clavicordio. I don't know. We don't know how to speak English, okay?
Harpsichord.
Harpsichord. Okay.
I don't know the difference between clavichord and harpsichord in English, but let's call it clavichord.
It's like the old version of the piano before the piano existed.
Yeah.
Basically, the one they used in the Baroque period. Do you like that better? Okay. Let's speak about the structure where we hear it. Okay.
So first of all, the structure of the song, like this, we already say it. This song is terribly complicated, like super complicated. Not only complicated. Not only because it.
In the production is
like it's not only because in the production, but also the fact that it tries to mash like two different genres of
music.
Yeah, that it really far away.
This suite for strings with pop.
Yeah, so
it's kind of weird, okay?
So it's a good idea that we have this complex, really, really complex idea, and like the
structure.
Yes. The structure is like really normal, like almost, I wouldn't say simple, but it's not something out of place in K-pop.
It's like the typical K-pop structure that incorporates the pre-chorus before the chorus.
Yeah.
We have the verses as always, and we have a bridge as always. It's like typical.
Yeah, we have chorus, we have an intro.
If they change more things, it will be too crazy for our ears. It's already very crazy for our ears, the way it's made.
It's really crazy, but also it's well done. So the crazy has sense in some kind of way.
Exactly. So the approach is, we have on the verses a very electronic kind of instrumental. We have a lot of synths going on, very distinctive, and they have like a very how do you say this? Tipo filoso. How do I say that? The sound is like really sharp.
Yeah.
They are very sharp.
It is really sharp and really, really high, like with high harmonics, like.
Yeah, and then we have the pre-chorus that is more. It has like a chord progression that it reminds me of the dramas kind of ballads or songs. I don't know. It's that kind of chord
Let's be
progression.
honest, like the synths are very Red Velvet. There is no other way to explain it. They are these really particular sounds that are just the kind of synths that they make for their songs. Like,
Yeah. We have, well, the pre-chorus that is more, I would say, melodic, and this kind of, well, what I said before about the chords and the chord progression. And then in the chorus we have, again, but and really clear, we hear the kind of like the melody of the suite of Bach. So we have that with this bass, with the arpeggios, that is really electronic. It's a really cool contrast, and we have a very identifiable. We can remember very well the melody, because
memorable.
a very memorable melody, because the rest is not as memorable as this, because it's really complex again.
Yeah. Every part of the song, like at least the melody of every part, it's really different. The only exceptions are the pre-chorus and the chorus. All the other parts of the song are a little bit difficult to remember.
To remember the melodies, right?
Yeah. It's like beautiful. We are not going to say
That,
it's
that's not something bad.
Yeah.
It's because it's so complex that
Exactly.
you can't like do all in every part of every song a very memorable kind of like melody.
That's, you have so many things layering that melody that you're just like,
You're trying to take all in, and it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot.
it's a lot.
And so the really cool thing they do is in the chorus, they follow the melody of the Bach suite with this arpeggiated bass line. It matched really well. They don't try to do a bass line that repeats itself. It's a bass line that goes really well with this the melody of the Bach suite. They take that as a guide, and that's really cool because they don't repeat the same phrase to do that.
Yeah.
They use two different phrases of this Bach suite, and so it's not what we're used to.
No.
In chorus, they tend to repeat a pattern of chords 2 times. You can't do it in here because we are following the melody of the suite.
2 hours later.
Well, let's hear it, and we're going to explain a little bit better. Okay?
Or no.
Attempt to explain a little bit better. That is a painting.
Like, I want to.
Isn't it like the air of Monet?
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Impressionist. The nails. Here we have an intro with a filter in the melody of. They edit that phrase is not exactly like in the original. They do a little bit of editing in the melody of the Bach suite.
Obviously, it's edited to match the tempo of the song.
There's something that reminds me of Psycho. That is
what I told you when we were watching.
When we were watching it, right?
Yeah. It really reminds me of Psycho. Yeah.
We have the melody with this filter, but they put a cello doing pizzicato to make the bass, and it really is pretty similar to Psycho the way it's done rhythmically.
Yeah. And also it's the intro, like, of course.
And it follows the harmony of the Bach suite.
Yeah.
That's a writer, my friends, for the transition. And now we enter like the dark side of Red Velvet with all the synths and
the dark
crazy shit.
side of the moon.
that synth,
It's very like
the bass.
it seems like the sound has come out from Simsalabim and put into this song, and somehow it works.
It reminds me a little bit of NCT. It doesn't have like a clear harmony. It's like the bass line doing some movements.
So weird.
Exactly. It comes back to the root note.
Yeah.
It has some kind of like a brassy synth for the transitions. And it has a little bit of like a trappy kind of like percussion.
Yeah.
And so that's what it reminds me a lot of NCT. That and the bass. It really is in the root note, but it has some movement, kind of weird. But that's very SM Town. We have like two verses, and we have like the first two. Here we have Irene and Zulji. Yeah. They do more of the first one. Irene is more, it has a melody, but it's more rhythmic. Yeah. The second is more melodic. Then the next one we're going to hear now is Yeti.
We already heard it, but okay.
And Wendy. Oh, okay. Yeah. We already heard this. It's like really small phrases.
Yeah, it's really small, and also just like, but at least at this part it repeats.
So Yeti does like a more rap.
Yeah,
more rap.
It's more rap.
It's more rap, and then we have Wendy doing something melodic like
melody. Yeah. So they have transitions for every part, and they are all different.
They are all different. And before we have
I love that melody.
That kind of transition.
That goes like into
the forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Your ears. Pre-chorus.
The K-drama part.
Exactly. We have acceleration in percussion.
Yeah.
Tum, ta, ta.
To prepare us.
Tum, pa, pa, ba, 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 ba. And then chorus.
Yeah, to prepare us. Like that is a really common
typical K-pop kind of tension
element. Yeah, it's a really normal element.
And then we have like a brief stop.
Again, little transition.
Little transition with Irene here. And then we go in. That they use it's pretty similar to what the Backstreet does, and it's also really characteristic of imitative counterpoint. I'm so used to say that in Spanish. I'm second guessing everything I'm saying, but yeah, the kind of.
Don't you always second guess what you say in English?
True story. Something about the structure here. Because we have this, we already talked about the bass arpeggiated following the melody of the Backstreet.
Yeah.
We have that clear. I'm not going to repeat it again. Okay, and so because we have that, vocally they can't really do the same thing because we don't have like the same harmony or the same melody. So we have like different phrases.
Yeah.
In the chorus, right? We have like 4 different things.
Yeah, it's.
More rhythmic. Melodic again. This is imitative counterpoint. something different. It does again a little bit of the first notes in the beginning of the chorus in that,
Yeah.
but the ending is different.
Yeah, it's totally different.
It's like there is some kind of closure in the phrase.
Yeah, of course, of course. If they were like totally different, like.
But they have some kind of like connection there.
This is SM, okay?
This is composition, okay? You have to really take care of these small details.
Like, SM knows what to do. Like, they normally do these insane songs with Red Velvet and NCT that they let their producers go crazy. But if you analyze those songs, you realize
it has sense.
That has a lot of sense. Like, it's a lot of thought behind those songs. It's just in like, okay, let's put this whole less crazy synth, and under that, I don't know.
So sometimes they do
Mozart.
things that are crazy and they don't have sense.
Yeah.
Like Simsalabim, but. Closure.
Again.
What the is that? What the is that transition? It's so weird. That is like from it kind of reminds me of JoJo Bizarre Adventure kind of opening.
You just unclose that you are.
I'm a weirdo. I'm an otaku. I don't care. Weirdest transition in history.
Another transition.
So the difference between this and the other verse,
it's big. We have something different that I think that we didn't have before. That is the question and answer between Joy and I think Irene. Ta-ta.
2 hours later.
Joy is doing this first part of the verse that is totally different, but Irene is putting some raps between the lines of Joy. The question and answer.
Okay. Yes. I think that I wanted to say that is different is they add the melody of the Bach suite, and now we have it in here a little bit similar to what it is, but in the second part of the verse, we have it with more editing. It's like it's cut it and it's pitched to try to match what is going in the full instrumental, right? And they do this kind of crazy thing we're going to hear right now in the second part. Then they do like the line that it is, the pitch, and then they move it like a half tone, and then again, in the original. That's kind of crazy. They do that, and then in the end, in the background,
like they really said, okay, let's go into
manipulate this thing.
Let's go into experiment as hell.
With this
it's really experimental, like for real. And I love that.
They weren't afraid to really
go there
and edit things, because the big song, they really took literally the sonata kind of the first part. It's literal. They don't cut it. They don't
remix it
like in here and make all these modifications, right? Okay.
Sam.
It's like a broken record.
What?
There is a lot of broken record kind of moments that stops, then again, it stops.
Again. That makes sense. We are hearing a classical piece
being broken, destroyed.
No, not destroyed, but like it comes, it stops, and it comes again in a different way, more edited, more natural.
It has the essence of the first verse.
Oh,
in all the instrumentals kind of scenes. It's all more rappy in the vocals, and
different.
well, the addition of this kind of remixed version of the suite. The second voices are crazy. I love that.
Okay, we go again to the pre-chorus.
The pre-chorus is again
The same.
the same, but
Good.
what they do is they switch who sings.
Yeah.
Basically the part.
Like what they did in Psycho.
Same thing with the chorus. So we have this bridge. The bridge. No, this bridge. The bridge of the song. It's cool because we go to the source. That's the Bach suite. And there aren't a lot of things in the instrumental. It's
They
the
also
voices
come
and that.
back, like at least this little part, it comes back a little bit to the intro. Which
It's
is
similar
one,
to
two.
the intro, yes.
It's just the strings.
Yeah, without the filter.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it. With snaps. Well, that's when it gets weirder. We have Yeri doing the rap section here.
But I love it.
I really like it. So first, it's more melodic. Wendy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Wendy. That melody, it's just like epic K-drama. Like it's going to drop and destroy your heart.
Exactly.
And it drops and it's Yeri again with all the synth sound, like rapping. It's
And we have a little bit of the trap kind of percussion. And also, it's a different phrase from the suite that we didn't hear before. It's another one.
the bridge. The bridge.
Smart way to do a bridge. Heart. And they built a lot of like tension in the.
You're like, please resolve, please resolve.
A lot of tension, not only with all the percussion, and it has a riser and
Yeah, that's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
things
things.
going around, but they also do it harmonically. And the melodic part of the Bach suite, it goes like it has tension in itself, the phrase.
Yeah. This
And-
is another part where we have a transition that has nothing to do with,
With
the
the
song.
with a synth.
Da, da, da.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And now we have another transition. It's like it wasn't enough with that. We have another transition that is a little part of the pre-chorus.
That it's insane.
They used as a transition for the chorus that has a modulation. Okay.
Yeah.
I said that right. Yes!
Good.
High five!
What I talk about, Lara, when we are analyzing this, with this tension, I think that they were saying, prepare yourself for a modulation, but I am not going to give it to you right now.
Just wait a little bit.
Yeah, just wait a little bit. And they put this insane sound that it has a lot of really sharp synths that it's just like super Red Velvet when they do this crazy ass like Simsalabim. It's just Joy like singing super cutesy. It's like
Get ready.
Get
Get ready.
Get ready.
It's doing the same vocal phrase that in the pre-chorus, right?
But it's totally different. When you hear it, you don't realize that the first time.
The first time we didn't realize it was the pre-chorus melodic part. The melody of that phrase. I think it's kinda. It's not because it has kind of like a rappy thingy.
Yeah. It's different.
I think it's different, but in the harmonic part it's the same kind of thing.
And also
until this part. And it changes.
Isn't like Wendy's the Melissa how do I say that?
Vocal runs.
That the run that she does, it doesn't like modulate to like, it's really, really difficult. Like she goes to that chord that it's just changing everything.
But she can do it because she's so
Yeah,
talented.
but I wanted to point it out because it's so difficult to do that.
The last part, I don't think it's in the chord that it comes next.
No,
It's not.
that. No, that's no, but before. Like she just did okay. We are here. We are not here anymore. She just flipped the switch. It's insane. This is beautiful. Beautiful. We have like this chorus is like we have everything.
It's fuller,
Everything.
and we have a lot of ad-libs and
Voices.
second voices.
Yeah.
The kind of Red Velvet way
Yeah,
of doing
that's
a final
like-
verse, a
yeah.
final chorus. And that ending it doesn't have like a resolution. It's so unstable.
Yeah.
Baby, where is my cadence?
Literally, I was like, what's next?
And that's it.
Wait, what?
It's a really cool song. It's a really difficult song. It's a complex song. And it's a cool song.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like, it has so much character. It's great. I think it can be not your cup of tea. I think this song is great. Like, again, you can like it or not, but if you really analyze, you realize that it's a really well composed song.
Really well thought.
Nothing is out of place. Like this sound is just there because I want it to be. No, it has a reason to be
No,
there.
and I think it's the most important part is they combine all the way that the band sounds, because
Yeah.
at the first stages of Red Velvet they were more like, well, this song is more into the red kind of side and this song is more to the velvet kind of side, the velvet being like the more cutesy or more low-key kind of songs, and the red they are like the creepy ones, and here we have the two things in
in
the
one.
same
Like
one.
they are like super like elegant, beautiful, but everything that is happening around them, it's crazy.
So artistically beautiful,
It's a masterpiece.
and the visual part and the
Yeah.
music part is
It is like we could stay here like for 3 hours.
analyzing
Telling-
every little detail, but
Right, but it's
insane. It's
like,
insane.
Yeah, we don't want to do a 3-hour video and
Like we can. Okay, I hope you like it. I hope you learned something, and I hope you stay tuned for more reaction videos. Suggestion in the comment section of more songs to hear, analyze. It doesn't matter if we already heard them.
Exactly. So thank you for watching. I hope you had fun with us, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry. So till next time, and please subscribe to our channel and leave a like and all of that. Put notifications on and
Share.
all that. Yeah, share everything. So thank you for watching us. Till next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.